Hello, it's Veronica and Naomi, and we're finally reviewing something we've had for a bit. So we've had this color and create doll for probably 1 or 2 weeks or so, and she's just been kind of hanging out in the room, and we decided that we're gonna finally open her and do a review on her, which is what we can do on this channel. So we have her next to our Weichni custom because she is the other color and create doll that we got and customized. So she's allowed to hang out during this review. As you can see, they have the same white hair, and this doll comes with all the same stuff that she originally came with. So you have simple piece of clothing like t-shirts, white sneakers, white heels, white pants, and the same markers. Then have the same instructions. It says color and create. And it's covered by an ugly clearance sticker because the sticker was being stubborn. But underneath it says design yourself, rinse and repeat. And yeah, it just kind of shows how you can use the watercolor markers to color in the doll's clothes and hair, and then wash it out with soap or water or something. So I'm sure you already know that we got this all on clearance. And there's her face. She has purple eyes. She has full darker lips. And it's a very unique face. We feel like she'll be really pretty if we either keep her as is, or even if we dye her hair black or something. Because she would look really pretty with really dark hair, but... So let's just look at the sides of the box. It shows a little picture of her, as usual. Then advertises my YouTube channel there. There is a picture of her being colored in. There's a promo picture of her on the back. It shows her all colored in to kind of show what you could do with this doll if you're gonna use the markers and do all the custom stuff, even though we don't always do all the custom stuff with them. And then there's a quick showing of the letters on there because the lighting in here is obviously a little lackluster right now. So it just says, design your very own Rainbow High doll again and again, just like the other box. So then it says color and create, color it, design it, and rinse and repeat. Honestly, after actually Rit dyeing a doll dress, the gaming for this seems incredibly easy. Because seriously, even if it's just Rit dyeing a dress, it's still complicated. You still need to mix the dye and then dunk the clothes in, make sure they don't soak up too much of the dye. But yeah, you want to be, if you're ever going to Rit dye anything, be very careful how you Rit dye it. Be very careful how much dye you let soak into that fabric and how well you wash it afterwards, because that's really going to matter in how it turns out. These dolls offer something for kids to do that doesn't involve Rit dyeing, because the markers can just wash off with the colors and it's far easier. And that's kind of the gimmick with them. It lets you customize it all without having to Rit dye or do anything risky. And then there's another picture of her on the side. Then it says scan for design ideas. There's the barcode that leaves a video on our website or something. It says Project Rainbow up there, just like the other box. And I guess that was us going over her box and how annoying Rit dyeing is. So let's get to the unboxing after this. So we have the stuff out of the box. So there we have her. Next, our Weiss custom. And the reason we have extra purple stands is because we got like extra lavenders. 2 extra lavenders because we needed their dresses to customize. So they're on clearance. So we will probably be using the extra lavender stand in reviews if we need it. As for what the Color and Create comes with, she comes with the markers, the instruction manual, an extra t-shirt, a scrunchie, things that you could put the clothes on to color them in, extra sneakers, and a white comb that says rainbow on it. As for what she's wearing a white t-shirt, white pants, and white shoes. Since this is one that we don't necessarily have direct custom plans with, maybe we will use the markers to color in the clothes to kind of show the gimmick with it really quick. But yeah, you could color them in and with the clothing and the hair. And there's that. So there is the instruction manual. And there are the instructions in English. So we think that the Color and Create line was created for a more specific audience in the Rainbow High community. One part consisting of doll customizers who love to Rit dye doll hair, and then the other half just being kids who just want to make their own Rainbow High doll and not have to worry about going through extreme customization processes. So we will color in some of her stuff real quick, and we'll be right back to kind of show how it works. So before we decide to wash her clothes and her hair later on, we decided to show how the gimmick works. So I used each of the marker colors somewhere on this outfit. So we did the pockets in green, the belt straps in yellow, the sparkle logo and the area around it in red and orange. Then the shoes, we added some purple and blue to them. But if you're going to use the markers, you could customize them however you want to, because that's really the fun of this. And if you're experienced with using actual like dye to dye their clothes or their hair, that stuff is far more permanent. But yeah, a popular thing people do with these is dyeing their hair. So for the hair, we don't exactly trust the markers, because we feel like the markers are all right with the hair, but if you really want good results that are going to look more professional, you've got to Rit dye it. Yeah, we've seen so many people Rit dye their hair that we're just trying to decide what color we want to do her hair in. Like, black is such a natural color for any doll, so that would be an obvious choice. But then there's also purple, which would be pretty. And there's plenty of colors you could really dye their hair. Or even indigo. The appeal of these for customizers, their hair is a blank slate. You can do whatever you want with it. The reason we did not color in our original Color and Create's hair is because we customized her into a character who specifically has white hair. So yeah. So there are our two Color and Creates next to each other. They have the same hair color. Her hair is styled up in a high pony, and we gave her bangs. As for her face, it's very, very pretty. She has very pretty purple eyes, has these very full, natural-looking brown lips that just are so good, look so good with her complexion. She has adorable little freckles, which we love because freckles always look good on these dolls. Seriously, vampire dolls with freckles are the best. And she has the full range of articulation, like every pre-rebrand doll has, which is really cool. So you can pose her in all sorts of ways. And her hair is just full of these big, bouncy curls. They're very, very unique. We haven't tried to dye her hair yet, but if we had to dye it a color, we'd probably think to dye it black to make it look more natural. And black is just a simple and pretty color. Silver could be pretty too. Any neutral color could really work on the hair. Like, you can dye their hair any color and it's gonna look cool, so there's that. And there is her face next to our blue-eyed Color and Create that we customized into White Shanique from Ruby, so so their faces both have much more natural makeup. And that is a big thing with this line. We do not have the third one in the line with the green eyes, but and she is still our favorite, which really shouldn't come as a surprise. But she is very striking in her own right, and we will definitely see how we can restyle her and make her look really, really good. And for kids getting these dolls, it's very easy to wash the marker out of their hair and off of their clothing. So you can kind of color it in if you want. But if you're going to take a more permanent route and Rit dye their clothes or their hair. Be careful with that. That stuff will permanently dye the fabric. It will permanently alter it. But yeah, if you want to only temporarily color it, just stick to the markers. So goodbye, mysterious audience. I love you. Naomi loves you. And that was our review on the purple-eyed Color and Create doll that we are very happy to have in our collection.